Atmosphere is building here, and it's FA Cup fourth round. I was going to say weekend, but weekday against Nottingham Forest. Everyone's busy here at SJP getting ready for the big kickoff at 8 o'clock. None more so than one of the most important men at the football club, of course. That is Chaz, the groundsman, for a long-awaited catch-up. So let's see how his preparations are going for tonight's match. Chaz, first of all, how excited are you?
I'm not actually that excited, to be fair.
Good start.
I'm not sure if we're building up much of an atmosphere, not in the grounds team anyway. We're just chill, we're just keeping it chilled. We're just going steady. We're not getting too carried away. Just doing everything like we normally do. We're not getting overexcited like a normal game. So we're ready for whatever comes our way. But yeah, my boys are over there having a cup of tea after cutting half the pitch like we do every other game. So we're keeping it steady. Okay, we're not getting out of ourselves here. We're just going steady. So very chilled at the moment, and I can't see that changing massively until the end of the game, when I've got to fight the fans to get the corner flags because we've just won, and I'm looking forward to another home game.
Another one. I bet you're buzzing. Look, you say about not getting too excited, but don't let the fame get to your head, because I heard you on the radio earlier, Chaz.
Yeah, whatever. I'll do whatever comes my way. I'll say a few words. You know me. I'm not backwards at coming forward. So anything to promote groundsmanship and our side of what we do. Very honoured to do that. And honoured to be here today and preparing for the mighty Notts Forest. And looking forward to it. But just keeping a lid on it all, keeping a lid.
And you did a very good job, I must say. Now, the pitch, it's obviously had a lot of football in this season. I think, are we up to that stage where it's had more games than the whole of last season?
Last game on it was game 32. We had 32 games last year. Today's game 33. And the next fixture in the FA Cup will be another game.
I like the positivity.
It's home again, see. It's not doesn't look as good, and it hasn't played as well as it has done in previous years. But we're victims of our own success because we've got a great stadium, we've got a great fan base, we've got some great people all around the club who want to play, and they obviously want to play at St James's Park. And we're trying to manage it. To have a wonderful pitch which is covered in grass, which looks like the Fison's catalogue, for grass seed, it would be lovely, and that's where we want to be ultimately. But it costs a lot of money, and the clubs that are able to do that and have loads of games on, invest huge amounts of money on grow lights and hybrid pitches and everything else. And we've got to decide where, as a club, we want to be and what we can actually afford. I'm not a bean counter; I'm a bean spender. So I appreciate and respect that. And we've got to come to those decisions. But ultimately, we should be proud of the fact that everybody wants to play here. We've got to manage the expectations and manage, the logistics of it. Because, ultimately we have a beautiful, beautiful stadium, and a great setup. We need to decide how much money we're going to invest in the pitch, as to how many games we can play on it and what standard the pitch will be at for those games. So, it's all talk and conversations that are being had. We'll come up with the right decision, because ultimately, you spend a fortune on your pitch, and the more expensive it is, the more expensive it is to maintain, and all those things, and on and on. I could go on about for hours, but when we put this pitch in 4 years ago, when we decided 5 years ago this was the pitch we were going to have, it suited us at the time. We have changed. The club is moving forward at all levels, and we need to go to that next level and make that right decision for the next 5 to 10 years, and we will make the right decision.
And of course, you said that you're not treating it any differently. It's just another game for you guys. Does that mean it's a standard grounds team dinner, or have you got anything special in?
Actually, I went to Relish down in Teignmouth for my breakfast with one of my oldest friends, Jane Gilpin, who I was at school with. So I went and sat with her and just chilled out, and she was more excited about the game than I was, because she tells me all the time she loves football. I think she's edging that I get her a ticket, but I couldn't do one today because pretty much everyone wants to come today, which is absolutely understandable. I bought in a bit of Genoa cake, a bit of like fruit cake for the lads. So that's me getting excited. I got bought in fruit cake rather than fig rolls. So we'll enjoy that with a cup of tea once everything's done. I did check the package and there's plenty of fruit in it, so I'm really looking forward to it. I might go and just do a test in a minute and then divide it equally amongst the lads, with me getting the biggest portion. To do like fruitcake. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where we are. And then we'll, I'm sure Wayno and the team will look after us with pasties and sausage rolls. Although I think they might sell out today. And because there's a few people coming apparently. Fred says it's a sellout, which is,
it is.
That's pretty cool.